Hi everybody, welcome back to TerraFirmaCraft Season 4, Episode 149 with me, Sid, nearly 1,500 episodes. And I did come back out over here and there was a big fat wodge of, we'll do this. If we do that, there was a huge amount of material down there. So I've set the quarry running again. That's all happy. And now we're going to head back and get on with this Magneticraft multi-block structure that we are fighting with. So yeah, it's going to take me a quick moment to get back home. It's only a hot moment because obviously we've got this wonderful system. What is that? That's coal. Okay, it's coal. Well, I assume that's coal. There's coal listed somewhere over here. Where are you? Somewhere around here I said they've listed coal. There. Probably on the other side is coal as well. I'm just going to check it now because I'm getting paranoid that I'm going to miss something good. What are you? Hi bear. Hey. All I want to do is see what that is. Bituminous coal. Yeah. You want me, don't you? Right. Oh, what are you? Are you also bituminous coal? Yeah, this is all coal. Right. Anyway, I will see you when I get back to the base. Alright, so the first thing I want to do is these little bowls we've got out here with the on these trees are kind of redundant. So what we're going to do is we're going to grab the stuff from these trees and move them to that batch of trees that I very carefully went and planted on the way over, well, several episodes ago on the top of the hill. So we've got lots and lots of trees with lots and lots of capability to produce lots of rubber. That's the word I'm looking for. So we're going to grab those while we can. I'm also going to eat a sandwich while we can, because starving to death will put a real crimp on your day. And yeah, we'll just grab those, two of them, lovely, and there's another one over here, and then we'll go and grab the nearest one to us, and we'll plug them all in, and they will be good and happy. And because we're probably going to want quite a bit of this rubber, I suspect. So we may even want to get and make some more. Now we've got plenty of material, we may want to make some more of the taps and everything, so we can do multiple of these things. Right, you go. You are not welcome here. You can go over here. I don't mind you growing there, that's fine, but not there. Yeah. So we've got well, hang on, let's just run around this way, grab this one while we're at it. We've got these. I've got to remember how the hell these all work, but and that one realistically I could have left on there, but you know, let's try this out, shall we? So we're going to go, no, I can't remember how this, okay, without a hammer. So we need to basically go 1, 2, 3, 4, and then 1, 2, 3, and 4. So yeah, we're going to need to make some more of those. Rubber tapping 101. Well, we're going to need rubber. We're going to need rubber for wires. So why beat around the bush and, you know, not exploit the fact that I planted a whole load of those trees with that very purpose in mind. That's vinegar. I don't want that. That's latex there. Bang. bang, bang. Because you don't really get a lot. And obviously, we're going to need a lot. So, yeah. I bet I haven't got my knife out, have I? So we'll grab that. We'll swap you that for the magnet. And those markers. Because that's important. And let's just get these going, and then we can start to think about this first machine, which is I believe the oil distillery, if I remember correctly. Okay, bang, 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 bang. Gotta admire this as a design element. They really have thought about how rubber tapping would work. Which I think is, you know, really good in a pack that is, well, let's not beat around the bush. It is a pack that is based entirely around semi-realism. I won't say realism. I think semi-realism is a sufficient description. I want to double check what we need for this thing. There we go. Right. So we are doing the oil distillery. It's got 1, 2, 3, 4, 3, 5, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. 12 of those. It's got 1, 2, 3, 4. What are they? I presume those are that. Yep. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I think that's right. 2, 4, 5, 10. 2 of those and 2 of those. Yeah. Those being, you know, a code word for what I know what it is. Okay, let us get back in here and we can get to work making anything we need to make. So we need, I've forgotten already how many we needed. We need a load of those. We need some of those. And we need 2 of those. Definitely 2 of those. Definitely 2, and I'm guessing the low voltage. Let me just double check that and I'll be back in a sec. Right, I've got the exact figures now. We need 10 of those, 12 of those, 2 of the low voltage components, which are those, which needs another 2 of those, so that's 14 of those, and 2 of the refinery tank, which needs basically that. They were 1-to-1, weren't they? And obviously that was wire, which I don't even know if I've got any of. I've got some of that. Okay, so we need 2 of those, so we might as well get those done now. And we need 2 of those, so that is fluid copper and glass. That's easy. We can definitely do that one. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 2, 3, 4. Was it? No, it was that, wasn't it? And then we take 3 of those and 1 of those. That gives us 3 of those. We need 2 of those. Okay. So we need 7 more of those. The recipe for those is that makes 9. Well, that's fine. So we just need 1 of those. Color that. 1, 2, 3, 4. Was that right? No, of course it wasn't. No. There. Get there eventually. Recipe for that is 4 more iron. So we'll take those and that will give me those. And then those require a multi-block chassis and those. So what did I say I needed? 12. So we've got 2 of those. And those require, no, the Recipe for the multi-block components is those plus iron and copper. Let's see what we've got. Can't remember which way around the iron went, but that'll do. That gives us 8, 2 shy. God damn it. Okay, so we need another one of those, which requires that 1, 2, 3, 4, and another one of those, so that is that, and again I bet I've done it. No, I haven't actually. Amazing. And then 4 of those. Let me just double check. Yep. And then we take 2 of those, and that will make me those. So we needed 10 of those. And that is it, I think. That is everything we need for the first machine. However, I also want to make a bunch more of this. And I'm going to put that in there as well. Yes. Uses for that, we can make structural arm. We can make those, but we can't make a... The uses for that is... Yeah. Okay. Stupid question. Does that work with those? No, because of the transparency, of course it doesn't. Okay, well that's not a problem. We can work with the ramp section instead. We do, however, need more... more of that to make more of them, but fortunately we've got them, so that gives us a bunch of those. Let's do a few. Let's get a few more going, shall we? That should be enough, I think. And we need a bunch of that. Gives me a bunch of that. Still got loads left. Give me another stack. And another stack. Because I've got so much aluminium, I really don't know what to do with it all. So that'll do. That gives us a whole bunch of that. We can put some of this back over here. Keep you. You are going to go, and some of you are going to go into that and become this stuff here. We'll make more if we need it. Yeah. I think England might have just scored. If you wonder, if you can hear the cheering downstairs, it's the first match of the World Cup for England. So when I'm recording this, so you know, this is old news to you, several weeks old. But we have a football fan downstairs who's very emphatic. Anyway, let me just sort myself out, and I shall be back in a sec. I'm just playing around with some ideas now. I mean, I would have preferred to have this texture go on up here, but unfortunately that's not really doable. So what we're going to have to do is come along like this, and maybe just come out about 4 for now. Like a so. And we'll do something structural underneath all of this as well. This is not just going to be kind of floating here in the totally in the air. It might be a little bit in the air, but it won't be totally in the air. May actually go back one more as well. Yet. I haven't quite decided. Difficult decision. Yeah, we'll do. We've got the material. And of course, you know, it's not rocket science. 4 more of those will do the job nicely. Bum. Get in there. That's it. Right. So, obviously we need to do something underneath here. My thoughts were coming back from here. We can come like that on either side. Maybe a little bit more of kind of this going on. I need something to use as scaffold. You'll have to do. Oh, I don't really like using this as scaffold though. Doesn't matter. No, it actually really doesn't matter because I can just get my magnet out, can't I? Give me my magnet, thank you very much. And to get that on, and we'll just come out like this. Maybe like that. Grab a bit of this going on, and then we can do that and that. Bit more action. And that probably will go a long way to satisfying my need for a little bit of stability underneath of there. It's not necessary, obviously, but there we go. Right, so we're going to place you, and you are going to be here. No, you're not. Come back here. You're going to go there, like that. And if we right click on there, we should see that we've got 1, 2, 3, and 1, 2, 3, and around here another one. Got there and there, there, oops, there, and oops, 1, 2, and 3. That should do that. And then you've got one there and one there. We've got a block there, and then the rest of that is all this, I think. 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And that should be the. We need to put oil into that, obviously, and there's a duct pipe at the top there for that. There's a pipe to bring it out at the back there. There's power there as well. So that's the first machine. Now, moving forwards, we need to then move from the, let me just check, I think it's from the oil distillery. We then create hot oil, which we process in a refinery. And the refinery is, let me get the thing, it's one control, 26 multi-block chassis, 41 multi-block components, and 4 times tank. That, surely that is missing the power input, is it there? Maybe? Placing one button, then right clicking it, blah blah blah. Okay, yeah. Alright, well, it appears that it doesn't need a power source. What it does need is me to get a whole load. Sorry, you were sat there staring at a screen while I was looking at a web page. It requires me to get a whole load of materials together, and I mean a serious amount of load. So I think we're going to need to do another load of black steel, almost certainly, to make another thing of carbide. And yeah, let me see what we got and what we need. So if I want the refinery control, where are you? Refinery control uses 2 coolers, which uses salt block. Oh man. Salt we can use from TerraFirmaCraft. Okay, that's fine. I'm going to start pulling stuff together and I'll be back again in a second. Hard to believe that in this age of technology I'm reduced to grinding salt in a quern. 12. That should be, I'll probably be 16. 20. Come, yeah, do one more. I've got a little bit more salt over there, but the salt block is relatively straightforward. We'll just do that. 1, 2. And then we can pop that in there and we can go to sleep. And yeah, still got more to pull together. So back in a bit. Alright, so of course we need to make bricks. The use of this is unfortunately not going to allow me to make bricks. However, there is a very handy in this pack recipe to convert this over to clay, which will cook into a Minecraft brick, which is all good. I don't know what that does actually. Furnace fueled by heat. Okay. Anyway, that's going to cook those. That gives us, let's have a look, refinery control. That will give us both of those. Actually, we only needed one lot. Okay, fine. Fine. What are you actually? Heat cable. Okay. Refinery control. We need multi-block and carbide. Now, I think we've got the carbide and we've got a multi-block. So that's that. I have set the remaining black steel we had cooking had off in there, so that takes us to like 34. How are we doing? 10 of those, so that is more than enough, I think, to do that. Plus that gives us those. Right, where was the refine? I've lost it again. Lost it. Refinery. Iron. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Now you can see why I wanted more iron. Because I'm going to need 2 of those. They're going to go with that, and then we're going to have that, and that is going to give us the refinery control. Which, if I place that down, that is like a massive structure. So, once armed with that, we then need, what did I say, 4 tank. I think we've got 1 tank. If we had some more of that, which the recipe for that is copper and iron from one of those. Copper, iron, and that gives me those. That will give me 3 more tanks. So that's all the tankage we need, and then it's just the multi-blocks and the, which if we look at those, the multi-block is machine housing, and we need, what did I say, 26 of those, 9, 18, 27. So we need at least 4 lots, which is 12 carbide. That's right, isn't it? Yep. And then 1 more. We probably want another set of this. Almost certainly want another set. Hang on, let me go and get 4 more of those. Wherever they've gone. And I did it wrong again. There we go. Combine those, the recipe for, hang on, the recipe, damn you, the recipe for that is 4 more, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 16. That gives us 36 of those, which we need 26. And then we need 41 of those, and those are 4 per, so that will give me 40. Wow. So that's 10. I need 20 iron again. How's that iron doing? It's all right. And 20 copper. And I can't remember which way around this goes, so we will do that and then realize we've done it wrong. That gives us 41. Good God, amazing. Do I need... Where's my glider gone? Starting to look a bit more impressive, this structure. Admittedly, it's quite white and bland at the moment, but there you go. Now, let me just double check the structure on this one, because I think this one might want to be set down into the base, so bear with me a sec, I'll be back in a moment. Alright, well, the structure I was looking at definitely shows that it's set down, but I think I don't want to do that. I want to do this all the way up. Now this is a 1, okay, let me just get this in here. 1 and then 1, 2, 3. There's a tank there. Tank there. 1. There's a come here, you. Hup. Tank there, and then a tank there. And then the rest of that must therefore be this stuff. All the way. It is all the way, yes, it's a solid multi-block. And oops, bang. Oh wow, wow. That is quite the structure, and obviously those are our various tank outputs. We put the hot oil in and it filters through and gives us, I think it's heavy oil, light oil and natural gas off the top of my head. Don't know what the fourth output's for, but the natural gas is the one we're interested in. So we need to put the oil and power into that, and then the last thing we need after all of that is the polymerizer, which requires more stuff. Let me go and see how we are for the possibilities of having the things to build a polymerizer, shall we? Alright, yeah, it's definitely going to be a case of I need to make get some more pig iron, so I'm going to be here for the night making about another 3 stacks or so of pig iron, and hopefully you are on, you're off, good. Should be with the amount of zombies that are coming down, but we'll let the pig iron flow, and it shouldn't take us that long to get that up to a reasonable number. At the same time, you know, the reason I put the blaze rods in is just to reduce the amount of junk I end up with in my inventory, because otherwise I end up with potatoes and all sorts of garbage. Oh, hang on a second, what's going on? Let me just check. That's a pig iron. I just want to check this, because of course we had a problem with the pig iron. Oh well, we'll take our chances. Anyway, I'm going to do a little bit of grinding and I shall be back in a little while. Alright, that's an evening of general destruction over and done with, and we killed quite a few. We are getting to the point where we're almost as tough as a bear now. We're not quite as tough as a bear, but we're almost as tough as a bear. Our claw is sharper and our skin's tougher though, so we probably are tougher than a bear really, if we were, you know, really wanting to put that to the test. But you know, at 24, 26 is our current life total. We've got a whole bunch of pig iron. We need to get one of those, and we need to convert these over to the correct type of pig iron, because this is a pain. This drops the wrong kind of pig iron, and you know what it's like when you get the wrong pig iron. It's a pig, if you'll pardon the obvious pun. Let's just take a whole bunch of those off. Why are these? Oh, maybe they are. I don't know what's going on. I'm losing track of what's going on with this stuff. Alright. So that's the type we want. Oops. Intriguing. It seems to be if I hit it with oh, okay. I really am not understanding what's going on with this, but it appears that if I do that, it comes back into the right format. So who am I to argue? We've got that. We can place all of this and we can get it all back. So that's fine. However, I think that is probably about all we have time for this episode. And until next time, thank you very much for watching, guys. And I will see you soon. And bye for now.